welcome back, and you know what time it is. It's time for me to do this wonderful video. It's broken into a couple of parts. First of all, I'm going to open up the application phase for our next member of our band. Then I'm going to give you the results of the last vote, the one that came before. And then afterwards, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things that are important for you to know moving forward, some things that we've maybe got to discuss. So let's first of all start by saying it is time. And I know how important this is to so many of you. I am really not looking forward to the admin on this one. This is going to be a big round. It's time to open the application phase for our perfect band's lead guitarist. Oh God, here we go. Right, get into the comments of this video. Post one name, you're allowed one name of the lead guitarist you want to put forwards. Now, of course, if you put it forwards and someone else puts it forwards, it's still fine. Feel free to go for some creative out there names. Now, I know that a lot of people are going to have a lot of lead guitarists they want to put forwards. Just remember, there is going to be a lot of horses in this race. I guarantee it. I mean, look how many we have for keyboards. That was like, I'm looking at the list now. That was crazy. That's well over 30 people. So lead guitarist, we could end up with a huge number. So I'm asking you, when you put forward lead guitarist, probably best to lean towards someone who you think is going to get some votes. I appreciate, I mean, one thing I like is when people put forward names, sometimes they get in the comments and they say, well, I would have put forward this person, but not enough people know them. Feel free to do that. Feel free to talk about other people. You know, this is not just a case of put in your votes now. This is a case about, you know, discuss things. So, you know, feel free to leave comments about people who you wish would get more votes, who maybe you would otherwise have put forwards. Do things like that. And you can go out there if you want to. You can do someone a little bit obscure, but remember, this is going to be a hard-fought race. Now, for anyone who's thinking that Konami's just going to win this one, or the band-maid fans will get Konami to win this, remember, there's a tiebreaker coming up, guys. Only one member of band-maid only one member of any group can be in this band. So, considering the fact that Konami also won the rhythm guitar round, you know, just because someone wins this round does not knock everyone else out. So, still feel free to get in there. Pick your favorite lead guitarist. Make the case for them as well. Try to get people on board. I am really looking forward to this. If you're in any communities with other people, you can try to get them on board as well. Sort of bolster up the votes if you want. But this is the application phase. Get into the comments of this video and leave one name that you want to put forward. And then this will close in a couple of days. And I will then, on our community page, like all the other times, I'll open up a direct vote where we will get all the names that have been put forward and allow you guys to vote for them. But this is the application phase. Like I say, get in the comments, put forward the name of the person who you want to be present in that vote when it starts. All right, so let's move on to the results of the keyboard vote. Okay, I'm not overly surprised, but I'm kind of impressed by some of the results we got here. Now, Oreo from guitarist Spin, I believe I'm pronouncing that correct. Is it Oreo? Like, if you're saying it like the chocolate thing, or do we say Oreo? Like it's kind of like more a Japanese. I don't know. She won, and she won quite convincingly, actually. I mean, I was expecting her to do well. I thought she'd probably win, but that was quite a smash win. So, yeah, there you go. She's through. Doesn't necessarily mean she'll make it into the final list of the band, but considering it's unlikely, unless Gakaric Spin managed to get us their lead guitarist or singer as someone to do a tiebreaker, it seems pretty likely that she's going to get this spot. So that might be our first member of the band who we can fairly confidently say she's probably going to be in the final lineup. So brilliant one there. Yuko Suzuhana, who I absolutely love from Wagaki Band, she's still got a chance as the lead singer, but she was in there second with 19.5 votes. Miyako from Live Bites, really glad to see her doing well as well. So a lot of people really were behind the idea of having her. There was a video post, I can't remember who put her forward in the last application phase, but put forward a video to sort of show that she had keyboard skills, and clearly other people saw this. But yeah, that was a good one. Tomo. You know, I know so many people haven't heard of Tomo. Every time I do a Tomo review, it does not get many views. But she is an amazing singer-songwriter, so I'm glad to see her, even if she was in fourth. She would have got more votes if it wasn't for something that we will mention in the last section of this video. But she probably would not have moved up to third place, I'll just point out, but she was very close to it. So it was great to see Tomo in there. And then Chan Marie as well. That was a really outside one, which I'm really glad to see Chan Marie on that one as well. It's just some great votes. For anyone wondering, I'll see if I can get this on the screen. But anyway, so anyone wondering what happened to the wonderful Konami of Band-Maid, she came in 9th place. So both credit for people getting Konami up to 9th in the keyboard round, which is certainly way into the top half. way into the top half. But also credit as well, thank you for everyone who was sensible about the vote and didn't just bump her up to number one because we're all band-maid fans, or most of us here. So I'm glad to see a little bit of discretion being used there. But there were some fantastic names and just a lot of votes. It was really, really spread out. This was a great one. It was just great to see so many. All of the candidates got great votes. I don't think anyone ended up on, no one ended up on zero, and there was like so many people with really close votes around the midfield. So this was a great one. I'm pretty certain that Oreo is going to make it into the final lineup, which is, I'm happy about that. That's quite a character personality to have on the stage. So looking good so far, but there you go, those are the keyboard votes. Let's move on to things you need to know moving forwards. Now, moving forwards, obviously we're coming towards the end of this. We've got like lead guitar, then vocals, but remember after that we have the vote on the band name, and then we get to have a vote on the AI generated album covers, of which there'll be a few to pick from. It's going to be a real giggle doing this, so remember there's more rounds after the band's completed. I did want to say first of all, before I get onto some things that are worth noting, that I just wanted to say thank you that increasingly as we've gone through this, people have been really enjoying the fact that it's just for fun. People have been really taking a really good attitude towards it. I love that. People have been following the rules really well, and the occasions when I've had to say to someone, oh, by the way, you have to make a change because maybe something didn't match the way the rules work, people have by and large been just great in like coming back and sort of making the changes. Yeah, honestly, it has been such an absolute pleasure that you guys have been making this so easy for me, because you can imagine it takes a lot of work to go through and check that everything's, make sure I'm getting the votes 100% right. I don't want, someone stop the stealing me and accusing me of needs to do a recount 50 times over. I'm really glad that everyone's been so supportive of that. So one of the main things, just to reiterate again, in case you're new, in case it's the first round you've taken a part in, just please remember, clarity is really important. Whether it's your votes or whether it's you putting someone forward, maybe just sort of put like whatever your votes, or in this case your applicant is, right at the top, and then anything else you want to say, anything else you want to share with people, and maybe videos of the person to support your claim, put them underneath so it's nice and clear. I really appreciate everyone's been kind of doing that fantastically at the moment, but I just have this permanent fear that I'm just going to miss something. Maybe someone wrote it in a really long message and I misunderstood it, or I missed like your vote your applicant was somewhere in, like a large piece of prose that maybe I misunderstand. So please, as always, just try and keep that nice and easy for me. So yeah, I just want to say a big thank you for the fact everyone's been so awesome about doing that really well. And yeah, that's the main thing to take away, is just please keep on making it nice and clear for me to see. Keep on remembering it's all for fun. Also keep on remembering, if you really support an artist, I don't mind if you go to like another Discord community or another community and ask people, hey, there's a thing, come in, help us vote for this person. That's okay, a little bit of that's fun. I mean, it's all for a giggle. Plus it brings new people to the channel, opens up a bit of the conversation. Remember, if you are involved in this, please subscribe, because if you're not, since we're doing this whole thing, there's like community posts, there's videos, you have to come in and subscribe so you don't miss anything. And yeah, just keep on having fun. Anyway, that is my rant, I think, over. I don't think there's anything else I have to mention. No, it's pretty all good. So looking forward to seeing your applicants. Going to end up with like 100 applicants, aren't we? This is going to be like the hardest round to administer. Oh, and it's just going to be like Konami wins. Oh, Konami. Then we're going to have Konami versus Konami, and versus Bisa versus Akane, and then if Psyche wins the singer, we can have like a massive bundle. But no Miku, because you guys voted Miku out, just reminding you. Although you could vote Miku to win this round. That would be really weird. Miku on lead guitar, Konami on rhythm guitar. Anyway, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing everything in the comments, and until I hopefully see you very soon for the next one of these. For now, ciao.